Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the West Middlesex Memorial Center. It is Game 4 of our Strathroy Caradoc Hockey Showcase today on this Saturday in Strathroy. We saw the Bantams, the Midgets, Junior C Bulldogs versus Sailors, and Eldon, now we get the game that we've been waiting all day for. It is the Lasalle Vipers in town to take on the Strathroy Rockets, and these Rockets coming off a huge win last night in St. Mary's, 1-0 over the Lincolns.
A 45-save shutout by Josh Diamond last night in St. Mary's, carrying the Rockets to a 1-0 victory. The goal scored by Zach Barrel. Big win on the road. The Lincolns, good team this year.
The Lincolns, one of the top teams in the GOJHL, especially in this Western Conference. And when they came into Strathroy for the home opener, the Rockets came out with a 1-1 tie. We were wondering if we were going to go down to St. Mary's on Friday night and figure out if that was a fluke or not. It was not. The Rockets played them well. It was scoreless going into the third, and just shortly over a minute into the third period, Zach Barreau got a tip in front, put it home, and that was all the Rockets would need. As you mentioned, Josh Diamond, 45 saves and goals, shut the door the rest of the way, carrying them to a 1-0 victory. That was, and we should congratulate Josh Diamond as well, that was his first GOJHL shutout, so he did a fantastic job. And you could tell by the way he's been playing this year that it was a matter of time before he did that and put on a performance like he did.
A week ago tonight, they took the London Nationals to overtime, so this is not a fluke. The Rockets have really come out to play. Early this season, rough night on opening night in Kamoka, but since then they have been competitive and won some big games. So the home record so far, only one win in 3 home games, but looking to change that tonight against the visiting Vipers.
The Rockets continue a trend through the start of the year. This is game number 10 on the season for Strathroy, and going through my mind right now, I'm forgetting the number. I think it might be 7 one-goal games so far through their first 10. They've been close in every game. They might not be coming away with wins, but a lot of times they're going to overtime, they're getting a point, they're coming away with 2. The Rockets have been putting on a pretty good performance through the most part of the year, and if you look through the stats leaders right now, it's not one guy who's doing it. It's a team effort.
Absolutely. There is nobody has reached 10 points yet in 9 games. But I mean, you look up and down the lineup. Riley Wood, 4 goals. Jordan Tintino, 5 goals and 9 points. Up and down the lineup, 2 goals, 3 goals, 2 goals, 2 goals. It is by committee for this Rockets group, and they have played very well. They had a tough stretch where they played 5 games in 8 nights, and then they had a few days off before last night's victory in St. Mary's. And going back-to-back tonight, and Zion Maselli will get the start to sit Diamond. He'll rest tonight after his 45-save performance. Both these teams, LaSalle and Strathroy, 4 wins in 9 games, 4 wins in 10 games. So this should, on paper, it looks like a very even matchup.
The Rockets, a low-scoring team so far this season. They're coming off a 1-0 win over St. Mary's last night. For LaSalle, it was a 9-1 win over Chatham in their last game. They're a team that likes to put up offense. We'll see how the defense for Strathroy does. And like you mentioned, Zah Michelli is going to get the starter net tonight. The head coach, Jason Furlong, the management crew here in Strathroy, they're going to keep swapping back between the 2 goaltenders, especially on short rest, until someone comes out and says that, hey, I'm going to be the number 1 guy. But you can imagine that as long as they keep both playing the way they are, they're going to split games this year. Absolutely.
And I think whoever, maybe not to speak a little too far in advance, but whoever's holding the hot hand late in the season, come playoff time, will probably be the guy.
The scratches in the Strathroy lineup for tonight. Benny Hofstetter out, as well as Carson Perry. He went down and had to get taken off the ice Friday night, last night in St. Mary's. He is scratched. So we'll wait and see if we can bring you an injury update on that one. He won't be in the lineup tonight. Still not in the lineup is going to be Daniel Aspro. Ian Babanko's out tonight. And you can add Michael Elliston into your lineup. He'll be wearing number 15 tonight for the Strathroy Rockets. Michelli gets the starter net. Over on the LaSalle side of things, scratches for them as well. Stencil Paradis, he's going to be scratched. Hayden Johnston and the backup goalie Matthew Skrobka, they will be scratched from tonight's lineup, and we'll see how Lasalle comes back there. But one thing in goal for Lasalle is, with the exception of one game in which Strobska started, it has been all Sammy Molu so far this season.
And I can see why. Great numbers by Sammy, a 243 goals against and a 923 save percentage. That is high-level goaltending.
The Rockets looking to stay hot here as we move into the month of October. They got their first win in their first game in October last night in St. Mary's. They'll look to keep it going here on a busy day in Strathroy. The Strathroy Hockey Showcase today. 4 busy games. This is the nightcap. This is the big one, and we'll look to see how the Strathroy Rockets come out here to face off against the Lasalle Vipers, who, generally speaking, are one of the top teams in this league.
Well, as I said, I see on paper a pretty even game here. We'll see how this turns out as we get ready for the anthem.
We'll head down to ice level now for the singing of the national anthem. The anthem's complete down on ice level, and we are just about set and ready for puck drop here at the West Middlesex Memorial Center. Eldon, the starting lineups first for the Strathroy Rockets.
To start tonight, they're going to have Aiden Burns and Wes Poirier on defense. The starting line will be Cody Clark, Brendan Mares, and Ben Diamond on the forward line.
A line that we've seen start a lot recently for the Strathroy Rockets will get another chance to start here tonight in this game. Over on the LaSalle side of things, it will be Abul Abazuni on defense, as well as Bradley Vincent up on forward, Kyle Walker, Stefan Crevier, and Evan Ferguson. Looks like we're just about set ready for puck drop down there at center ice. Here on a chilly Saturday night in the start of October, the stick bang on the benches, puck down, and the puck face-off won by the Rockets to start things off. Clerks into the offensive zone already. Down into the corner, big hit laid on him, but working the puck in the corner here, the Rockets continue on the forecheck. Back to the point, unable to hold it on the line, Burns as he dumps it back in. Back to play it on the fence here, the Vipers. They try to work their way out into the neutral zone to get the attack going. That one's stopped up by Burns. Burns carries it in across the blue line, offside, as Mares was a quick step ahead of it, and we'll get our first whistle 27 seconds into this one.
Yeah, a little bit excited there. Mares crossed the line just a half step too early, but a good start. Laying the body down in the offensive zone.
And a quick 27-second shift to start the game before the Rockets send out their second unit here. Face-off won by LaSalle. Wins it back to the defense and sends it up here. Goes to Pavia. Pavia tries to get it, but it's going to be picked up by Adrian Franklin. Sends it in on the backhand into the LaSalle end. Sent into the corner here. The Vipers try to work on the offense here as they work their way up into the offensive zone. Carrying it across there. Bowler. That one stopped as he goes down into the boards. Picked up here and knocked down with a stick here as the Rockets try to work things in through. Over to the D there as the Vipers work their way in past the red line, clears the red line, and just tries to get it in deep as he does. Works it into the corner. That shot stopped by Michelli. First shot he's faced tonight. Kicks it away with the shoulder. Back to the point, still trying to hold on to it. Rockets will get that puck as it goes off to the stick of Franklin. Franklin tries to find Barreau. Barreau up on there is just going to try and get the puck deep. Goes on to the stick of Franklin in the corner. Tries to center it there. No one out front for the Rockets. That one's sent off the glass. Kicked in with the skate and almost kept in at the line. There it is, kept in. And now it's going to be a chance here for the Vipers. Hull pinching. He's able to get it out. A good defensive play there with the stick as the puck goes back down into the Rocket zone. D-to-D here as Freifogel goes back to Hull. Now back to Freifogel in the Strathroy zone, circling up here, waiting to find himself an outlet pass. Back behind the net. Dentino's there to circle up, and Dentino's going to try to carry it up into the neutral zone. He does, sends it off the boards, and he's going to be the first one to get the puck there in the corner. Met by the defense here of the Vipers. Back to point. Freifogel's shot. That one goes wide. Cates out front, scores! Quick start for the Rockets. 2 minutes and 2 seconds into this one, and I think it's going to be Dentino banging it home.
I believe you're right. Good second effort there. Molu down, loose puck along the side of the net, and he tucked it just inside the far post to give the Rockets the early lead. As you said, 2:02 into the game.
Rockets striking early here. They have themselves a 1-0 lead. Just over 2 minutes into the game. They announce it. Dentino will get the goal. It's Dentino from Freifogel. 2 minutes and 2 seconds into the game. 1-0 the Rockets lead.
We talked about nobody being in double digits in scoring. That just changed. Dentino with his 10th point of the year in the 10th game.
For Dentino, 6th goal of the season. As the Rockets out in front to a 1-0 lead. Puck behind the Lasalle net here as they try to work it out. Now back into the neutral zone. Jake Mooring's going to send it in. He's going to be met there. And now carrying it in here. Working his way towards the net. Tries to center it. That one goes right behind Michelli. Now back into the corner. Hits off a stanchion there. Continuing to carry the puck here as LaSalle cycles the puck around into the corner. Mucci goes after him. Mucci down there to play the puck. Goes back over. Riley tries a centering pass. That one backhanded. And now it's going to be Elliston carrying the puck out. Elliston sends it up into the neutral zone. Played back onto Molu there. Molu gives it back to his defenseman, and the Vipers try to work it back in, but it's going to be sent back in there by Cody Clerk. And now coming in onto the offense there was Heinrich. Step back behind the net here, Aiden Burns. Burns waiting for Clerk to come get the pass. Clerk's going to be the one to get it, but sends it right back to Burns. Now Burns up to Kieran and Jenny. Jenny into the offensive zone, tries to find a shot towards net. Rebound, good chance for the Rockets right there. But the puck works into the corner as Jenny works his way back to the point. Back on defense here. Continuing to battle there. Brendan Mayers tries to tie him up there, and the Vipers will finally work their way out. Good lead pass into the slot there, but it's going to be picked off by Jenny. Now a pass up there. Brendan Mayers tries to hold on to the puck there, but holding on to it here. The Vipers work their way in. That shot stopped by Michelli. Trying to send it out front here as Diamond tries to work it out. It's held at the blue line, shot in on goal, and an easy glove save there for Michelli. So the faceoff will go inside the Rockets zone. Off to the right of Michelli. 16:20 to go here in the first. Face-off one taken control of as the Rockets try to work it out. It's Barreau. Not kept in at the blue line there, so it's going to be offside here for the LaSalle Vipers as Hull takes it behind the net here for Strathroy. Waiting to get flushed out here. Taking control of it. Sanders sends it up there. Waiting for him. Barreau chips it in on goal. Goes off to the side. Franklin with the puck. Tries the centering pass there. And now Poirier. Poirier one-timer. Rebound. Good chance here. And now the mask of Molu comes off here. Possibly broken as well on the big booming slap shot from Wes Poirier.
That puck was on a pillow for Poirier. He stride right into that and let a howitzer goal, and it hit Molu right in the mask, as you said. And it immediately came loose, and you could see him flip his head to make sure that the referee saw it.
Stintino, the Rockets goal scorer, here in to take the draw before they wait for Moeller to get ready with his mask. Took that one right off the center of it. Need the stop, and the face-off goes off to his left. Stintino in there to take it against Bowler. Face-off won by Bowler, back for the Vipers. Tries to find Pavia up on the half wall. He gets it up, and now it's going to be a rush here. Bowler stopping up there, gets across the blue line into the offensive zone. Circling up here, almost loses the puck there, but it goes off to Hall. Now Hall stopping up, just flips it up into the neutral zone, right onto the stick of Dintino in the offensive zone, losing the puck, gets it back, shot. That one stopped by Molu. Back into the corner. Here's the Vipers as they work their way through. Pavia over across there, tries to find a pass there, almost finds Bowler, but the puck turns over, and Hoskins almost gets it back here. Now Dintino, trying to get a stick on it there, goes back. Hall sends it up on the half wall, big hit into the glass over here. Hoskins pokes that one away, almost gets an offensive chance, but back on defense, Abuzuni sending that one in here. The Vipers will go for almost a full line change as Nucci's back to play it for the Rockets. Long lead pass up there, that one's going to be intercepted, and here comes Hamlin. Throws that one towards the net, kicked away by the stick of Michelli. Almost centering it there, it's back behind the net, Nucci giving chase. Cycling back there. Continuing to battle with it. Turns that one over to Mucci, who gets it out of the zone, hops over the stick there, and down the ice into the Lasalle Vipers zone. The Rockets will go for a change here with 5 minutes and change gone from the first period of play. 1-0, the Rockets hold on to lead as that one's stopped by Michelli. Rebound kicked away here, and that puck will clear the blue line and get out of the offensive zone there for Lasalle, so they'll have to come back in. Picked up here. Now Freifogel, the assist on the first goal of the game, comes in here with speed. Sanders almost had an offensive chance there, and now coming into the zone here. Elliston trying to get a shot on. That one's going to be sent up into the neutral zone here for the Vipers, trying to work their way through. Kicked up there. Elliston catches it with his glove, tries to get it in on the backhand into the offensive zone. Sent up here, and here comes Lasalle working their way through. Finds Hamlin, shot. That one stopped by Michelli, and it will be covered up.
Nice save by Michelli. I noticed Elliston out there. It's not our first time seeing him this season as a call-up from the Major Midget, London Junior Knights. What he does do is brings a little bit of speed to that line when he's out there. Little spark plug.
Saw Elliston on the Western Conference opening game in Kamoka. Brings speed to the lineup, like you mentioned. Throws that one towards the net here, down into the Rocket zone. Giving chase over into the corner there. Post finds his man behind the net. Back up to the point here. Looking for a shot towards the net. That one's kicked away by the pad of Michelli. Back in behind the Rockets net. Got him pinned deep in their zone, centering pass there. Elliston's going to get the puck up. Spezial now. Spezial trying to get the puck away there on the forecheck. That one's going to be sent down the length of the ice, and it will go for icing.
And the Rockets, fresh legs out here for this face-off, while LaSalle, while they haven't been out there a really long time, unable to change after the icing call.
Clerk, Diamond, and Mares, the forward unit out there for Strathroy. Almost 7 minutes gone here in the first period of play. 1-0 Strathroy as LaSalle works their way up out of their offensive zone. Now dumped in there by Clerk, and it will go for an icing call. Almost got the red line there. That was a close one.
The NHL, they're waving that off. He was a half stride, maybe a stride, short of the red line there.
And it was just a spin and turn move as well.
It was, yeah.
Clark in to take the draw here for Strathroy. One back, shot on. That one goes wide. Right from the point off the draw there by the Vipers. And now Clark works his way up. Brendan Mares on the side. Stops up at the blue line. Works his way over. Good pass. That one finds over. Good chance there. But it'll get out of the zone here as Crevier has the puck on the wall before he takes a big hit from Ben Diamond. Flipped up and goes over the short glass on the side of the rink, up into the netting, out of play off the stick of Ferguson.
The diminutive Stéphane Crevier, 8 goals, 11 points, leading the LaSalle Vipers in scoring this season.
Draw off in front of the Vipers bench into the neutral zone. Won by Clerk. Mares gets a stick on it there, trying to take control of the puck. That one's going to be sent down the length of the ice, and it as well will go for an icing call with 12:40 to go here in the first frame.
Little choppy play here. Some icings back and forth.
Face off down in the Lasalle zone. Cody Clerk to take the draw. And now getting thrown out of that draw, Kyle Walker. They'll look for someone else to come in and take that one. Crevier wins that draw for LaSalle. Rimmed around the boards here, right to Walker. Walker waiting there, tries to send it up into the neutral zone. Almost getting a stick on it, but Ferguson has it in the zone. Tries a pass over. That one's going to be tipped up and out of play. Another quick whistle here. Sending it up over the short glass there. Face-off will go inside of the Rockets zone. They go for a quick line change here before that. Getting a fresh unit out there. Face-off one goes right to Poirier. Poirier circles it back to Bucci. Bucci tries to find Franklin up there. That one's tipped ahead, but he didn't clear the red line. And now we'll go for an icing, this time on the Rockets.
I mentioned Stéphane Crevier, and he used diminutive to describe him. He is 5'9", but he leads the team in scoring, just like we saw last week when the Nationals were in. Max Vinogradov, also not tall, but one of the leading scorers on that club. Skill speaks.
Poirier rims it around the boards here. Rockets trying to get out of their own zone. That one's not going to clear the blue line. Kept in, thrown towards the net. Good chance here, now behind the net. Picked up by Mucci. Mucci tries to find it, gets past as Franklin tips it forward. It's going to go right back. Picked up by Faust in his own zone. Circling back there, now Walker behind his own net. Going to try to get some speed here as he works his way up and makes a nice move to get through a few defenders now. Crevier is just going to take a hit and send it into the far corner, right back behind the net now of Zion Michelli. Working into the corner here. Jake Mooring takes a hit, gets tied up by Walker behind his own net. Looking for a little bit of support now. Sanders in. That one goes off the skate of the official, and it's going to be a foot race as Burrow's out there to try and get it. Burrow's able to get a stick on it, and they're going to say that Burrow's offside here. He clears, gets back in there, and goes right back on the forecheck. Puck sent off the boards into the neutral zone, sent right back in by Adrian Franklin. Molu's going to go out to play it before he sends it up onto the wall. Freifogel keeps it in, back behind the net. Centering pass there, good chance, rebound, and another good save by Molu. Kept in at the point by Freifogel. Throws that one towards the net, redirected, and he will cover that one up. 11:04 to go here in the first.
Another good scoring chance for Dentino on there. He whiffed on the pass out front, didn't quite get to him. And in just a moment of being upset, I think, about doing that, the puck came right back to him, and he wasn't quite ready for it.
Dentino takes the draw for Strathroy, gets tied up, tries to pull the puck right out of it. Hoskins has it in the corner. Now Hoskins back behind the net, trying to find an outlet pass. Goes to the point, to Burns. Burns throws that one on tipped and stays in play as it hits off the glass high in the offensive zone, and now LaSalle carries it out. LaSalle has it across the blue line, tries to get past Burns. That one goes back behind the net here. Michelli watching that one, throws it towards the point, and it's going to be a turnover here. Now Wood sends it up to Hoskins. Hoskins into the offensive zone across the blue line, throws that one towards the net, pad save out front to Molu, and back to Hull at the point. Hull keeps it in, redirected by Hoskins. That one goes wide. Carries it back here as Wood dumps it back into the corner. Now LaSalle works their way up. Hamlin finds his man here, goes over there, tries to find Hamlin. Abuzini tried to get the pass there, and that one's going to be turned over once again. Getting tied up down in the corner there was Hoskins with Vincent. They're just getting back into play. Thrown on net there from the side and stopped by Michelli almost halfway through the first.
Dentino getting it done at both ends of the rink. What a diving play on the back check to intercept a pass. Well, not so much intercept it as knock it away and prevent a scoring chance by the Vipers. Face off to the right of Michelli now with 10:07 to go in the first period.
Face off inside the Rocket zone. Poirier takes it on defense and tries to work his way up. He cuts to the middle and has a little bit of room to skate here. Getting past the Vipers defense, works it and gets it deep into the zone. Sanders giving chase, trying to find it back behind the net. Picked up here as the Vipers work their way through, setting it over and back deep into the Rockets corner. Over to the right of Michelli. Poirier with a hit a little bit high, and the arm of the official goes up. Rockets will take a penalty here as finally the whistle goes, and it will be a cross-checking call on Wes Poirier.
Poirier hitting Caden Faust into the boards from behind. Faust beat him to the end boards for the puck, and Poirier, I think, had other plays he could have made, but the cross check into the boards puts the Rockets down a man.
So the Rockets will have to kill a penalty here. 82.9%, 14th in the GOJHL so far this season. Lasalle gets their first chance on the power play tonight. Face off, and it's going to be one back. Now back to the point here for Lasalle. Working along the point, tries to throw it towards the net. That one's blocked. Chance for Walker, and he's not going to get a shot off. Works it back into the corner. Now Crevier. Crevier back to the point for Vincent. Back to Crevier. Crevier throws that one high. Shot goes wide off the glass and will get out of the zone. Crevier tried to pick the corner there. 30 seconds gone here on the man advantage. Vincent tries to find a pass up there. He does. Gives it to Abuzini. Abuzini, the defense working. Finds Crevier. Crevier across. Vincent shot. That one's blocked. Good block by Cody Clerk. Back behind the net here of the Rockets. Tries to find a pass there. Intercepted. Shot. And a good pad save by Michelli. Carrying it here. Ferguson back to Crevier. Crevier across. Vincent. Slap shot. That one's stopped by the blocker. Into the corner. 1 minute gone here on the man advantage for Lasalle. Ferguson has it back in the corner. Trying to find his way to the middle of the net there. It's going to be blocked up as Burns ties him up in the corner. Walker's going to get out of the scrum, and he's going to have the puck there. And Bowler has it now. Bowler with the puck. Tries the pass there. That one's going to be turned over. Zach Barreau's going to be the one to get the puck and get it out of the zone before getting turned over. And now Cody Clerk tries to pick the puck up. Clerk on the forecheck there. 30 seconds to go here in the man advantage for LaSalle as they circle back in the neutral zone looking for a way to get into the offensive zone. Stopped up there, and the puck will get out. And now Zach Barreau's going to have a chance, but Heinrich's going to beat him on the foot race there.
He was on fumes. End of a shift there.
10 seconds to go here in the LaSalle man advantage. They carry it across the blue line. Stopping up there, Polar once again. Setting up on the half wall. 5 seconds to go in the man advantage. Pass over there. Tries to shoot there. That one's going to get stopped by the stick there and sent down the ice. And it will hit off the side of the net. And it will go for an icing.
Zach Barreau with a chance to maybe take that puck alone. But as I said, he was out of gas at the end of a penalty kill shift and did well just to get the puck in deep.
Face-off will go inside of the Rocket zone here. Sanders will take the draw. It's going to be one chance and shot scores! Right off the draw, Hamlin takes one and finds top shelf, and we are tied at 1.
Sometimes you lose a face-off in your own end, and it doesn't take long for a chance to be created. And right off the lost face-off, Hamlin went bar down on Michelli to tie the game.
Ethan Hamlin, his 5th goal of the season, has tied this game at 1. Dumped in off the face-off by the Rockets as they try to work on the forecheck here. Right back as Hamlin works it into the neutral zone. Stopped up as Hull has it on his own blue line. Hull over to Wood now. Wood trying to work it in. Wood tries to get past Heinrich, but he's going to be rubbed out. And a little bit of a hold there, but Heinrich loses his glove. Now back behind the net. Dentino tries to battle with it. Dentino up onto the wall. Wood with him in the corner. Rockets trying to work it back. Goes back to the point. Jenny sends it right back into the corner. Dentino. Sends it back there. Works down there. And Wood gets rubbed out into the corner. Dentino picks the puck up. Battled by the LaSalle defense as they work their way back behind the net. Wood holds on to the puck. Takes it back. Circles back and tries to get a shot off, but it slips off his stick. Hull has it. Will just get across the red line and dump it in here. But the Rockets offside, and they'll just go for a full line change up forward anyways. Diamond in on the forecheck now. We'll go back in there and try to get the puck out. Circling back now. Working their way up the ice. That one goes off a stick, and it goes up into the Strathroy bench. We'll get a stoppage with 6:13 to go here in the first.
Pretty evenly played period here. Both teams, as I said on paper at the beginning of the game, this should be a pretty evenly matched contest. And so far it has played out that way in almost 14 minutes of play.
Face off, that one won by Lasalle. It's Ryan as he tries to work it up. Kept into the zone there by Diamond. Works his way back into the corner. Trying to give chase there. That one's going to be flipped up and out of play over top of the glass with 6 minutes even to go in the first. The goal for Hamlin tied the game here. That one goes back into the corner. Rockets trying to send it towards the net there. That one's going to be covered up by Molu. Clerk in to take the draw here. Wins it back, but it's going to go right back to the Vipers defense as they try to work their way through. That one's going to get into the neutral zone. Now carrying it. Walker throws that one towards the net. Kicked away by Michelli off the glass behind him and into the corner. Trying to work their way up here with 5:38 to go in the period. That one's going to be kicked ahead here. Now off the stick, and it's going to be a chance here for LaSalle. Shot, that one scores. Crevier. The wrister beats Michelli, and it's 2-1 LaSalle.
As I said earlier, skill speaks. It doesn't know a height limit. And Stéphane Crevier, the leading scorer for the LaSalle Vipers, pots his 9th of the year to give them the lead.
9th goal in his 11th game for Stéphane Crevier. Has the Vipers out in front 2-1. Face off one back by LaSalle into their own zone. Turned over there, a chance. But Walker will send it up here to Ferguson. Now working their way out. That one's going to be sent right back into the neutral zone. Picked up here as the Rockets try to work their way back into it. Franklin on the forecheck there. Tries to get his stick on it. Mooring's just going to send it up, but turned right back and goes right back into the corner here for the Rockets. LaSalle trying to work a short side shot. That one goes over top of the net and out of play with 5:02 left in the first.
And that was a snipe. That was not a... that was a long shot from the top of the circle coming down the left wing. And Crevier puts it by Michelli. He is 9 goals in 11 games for the Vipers.
Face off, that one won by LaSalle. Shot on, that one's going to be stopped by Michelli. Off the blocker and back behind the net. Poirier trying to tie things up and get the puck out of there. Now it goes into the corner. Sent up onto the wall. Trying to get it out of there is Franklin. Goes back to Bowler. Now Bowler with the pass over. Hits off the skates there, but able to keep it in. Now Sanders sending that one off the wall. Now back into the corner. Tries to find a pass out front. Looking for anyone he can. Circling back there, but he's going to be picked off there by Poirier in their own zone. Just sends it up into the neutral zone. Hit by Franklin. Loses the puck. Sanders has it. It's a 2-on-1. Sanders gets that one taken off his stick. Centering pass. Good chance. And LaSalle's going to turn things right back the other way with 4:15 to go in the first. Across the line. Bowler's shot. Big rebound. That one stopped by Michelli as well.
Great play by Abuzini to get back on Sanders to prevent the 2-on-1.
And my apologies on the first LaSalle goal there. It goes to Hamlin, not Hamelin.
Ray Hamlin, number 7 for the Vipers, as opposed to Ethan Hamelin.
Picks up
honest mistake.
Still picks up the 5th goal of the season, no matter who it is.
Absolutely.
Puck goes back into the neutral zone here, under 4 minutes to go in the period. Back as Abuzini picks it up. Abuzini tries a long laid pass. That one's going to miss its intended recipient and go for an icing.
The Rockets scored early on the goal by Dentino, but goals by Hamlin and Crevier, a minute 59 apart in the middle of the first period, have the Vipers up 2-1 with 3:53 to go.
Dentino in to take the draw in the offensive zone here for Strathroy. Now the linesman trying to...
Both centermen removed on that one.
Make sure that these face-offs go cleanly and fairly.
Freifogel's not quite sure what's happening.
Hoskins in to take the draw now for Strathroy. Face-off going to be won back by LaSalle in their own zone. Now over to the corner. Tries to find Hamlin, the goal scorer here. Plays back into the corner. Freifogel takes a hit there up onto the wall. Back to the point now. Vipers try to move it towards the net. That one's going to be picked off by Freifogel. He tries to move it up and gets it in, at least into the Vipers zone, as Dentino goes up against Abuzini. Tries to find it back behind the net. 3:25 to go here in the first. Just getting that puck ahead. Freifogel gets his stick on it, sends it deep into the zone. Hoskins giving chase, trying to get his stick on the puck. Right back behind the Vipers net. Trying to get it out of the zone here. Making it up. Now back into the corner. They carry it up into the zone. That one's going to go down the length of the ice. Hits off Freifogel's stick, so it won't go for an icing. Freifogel over the Hull. Hull gives it up there to Riley Wood. Wood tries to make a move toward the net, loses it there, but Hull gets the puck back and will just dump it in to the LaSalle zone with 2:50 to go here in the first period of play. Vipers leading by a score of 2-1 as they work it in to the Strathroy zone. Trying to get the puck deep, and they do. Tied up behind the net. Trying to get it out from behind the net there, but Hull will send it into the corner. Elliston going after it, and now carrying it out of the zone here. Tries to go to Spezial on the lead pass, but it'll go down the ice and will be covered up almost immediately by Sammy Molu.
.227 to go. Shots are 11-7 for LaSalle. Rockets have had the only penalty of the period.
Face off to the right-hand side there of Molu. And now it looks like getting thrown out of the draw there is Bowler once again. Face off still won there by Faust. And one back into the corner. Spezial trying to get the puck out of there. Elliston trying to get a stick on it there, but it works into the neutral zone, and now here comes Bowler. Bowler across, onto the backhand, tries to throw it towards the net, can't get it there, goes back behind. Now thrown back behind the net. Foss with the puck. On his strong side, tries to work it back, goes back to the point, kept in there, moves over, tries to find Faust again. That one's going to be sent up the ice there, but it's going to be stopped before it gets to Elliston. Now Elliston giving chase. Now it's going to be a turn and a chance here. Working his way across. That one goes off his stick, and it will go out of play with 1:49 to go here in the period.
Moving right along here.
Face-off will stay inside the Strathroy zone.
Clerk, Diamond, and Mares over the boards for the Rockets.
Clerk takes the draw. One back by LaSalle, and a quick shot there. Glove down by Michelli. So another quick whistle. One thing LaSalle has done good so far tonight, they win those draws and they get quick shots off it. It led to one of their goals, and they've done it a few other times as well. The Rockets try to work their way up. That one's going to go right onto the stick of Mears. He has a chance in the offensive zone. Onto the side of the net, Brendan Mears working it up the boards here. Tries to cycle it back down, hits the stick of Walker, and Walker will play it up. Ferguson tries to get it out. He does. Goes right back to Mucci. Mucci sends it up, hits off the stick, and the Rockets will try to get things back here as Clerk sends it. Takes a funny hop off the boards, and the Vipers come back the other way. Into the offensive zone, Ferguson. Ferguson cycling it back there with Walker. Working his way out. Trying to find a pass over there. He does. Into the corner. Tries to center it. Unable to do so. And it will go up into the corner once again. Walker continues to work with it. Burns will get the puck, send it up. And now Mares will have it for Strathroy. Mares holding on to the puck, 2-on-1. Tries to pass over, shot. That one goes wide. A good opportunity there. But the Vipers will come back the other way. Crevier setting up shot just at the red line here at center ice. Good lead pass across. Works into the offensive zone. Throws that one on goal. And that one will be stopped by Michelli with 37 seconds left here in the first period.
Nice chance by Diamond on the 2-on-1. The feed came across, but he was unable to get the payload on goal. Missing just wide.
Face off there. Chance for LaSalle right off the draw. Unable to get a shot off though. 30 seconds to go here in the first period of play. Vipers leading by a score of 2-1. They're in the offensive zone. That one's sent around the boards. Perreault there. Perreault gives that one, but it's going to be intercepted by Abuzini. Now into the zone here. Bowler Bowler makes a move there. Stops up into the corner. Now gets his stick on Hull. Out front, good chance, but Bowler tries to kick it towards the net there as he continues to battle. Throws down Hull. 5 seconds to go here in the frame. Gets that one up to Franklin, and the arm of the officials coming up. Shot on goal. That one's going to be...
I believe this is going to be on Jack Bowler.
Perreault giving chase. His teammates trying to tell him to get away and leave the penalty as it is. Because as it stands right now, the Rockets will be starting the second period on the power play.
Jack Bowler called for the cross check. Coming out of the Rockets zone, not happy prior to that due to a chance that he lost where he felt like his stick was held. And the Bell River native takes the penalty that will have his team short to start the second period.
So we see some scoring here in the first period of play. The Rockets get it started early, grab themselves a 1-0 lead, but Lasalle strikes right back with 2 of their own and will carry a 2-1 lead into the first intermission. The Rockets will at least head back out onto the power play for the first time in this game when they come back.
Yes, that will be their first power play.
Cody Clerk is now out there with Bowler as they await for the officials to make a call on that one. Head coach Jason Furlong waits closer to the Rockets' end. But now the officials will be heading off the ice here.
I think Bowler was looking for an explanation. I don't think he was so much arguing the fact that he got called for cross-checking as the fact that he thought that his stick was held and took away a scoring chance down low. And if I was to read the hand signals of referee Justin Webb, I would think that he was trying to describe to Bowler that Bowler put his stick in the body of the player and it got stuck there.
Nonetheless, the Vipers will have to kill off a penalty when they come back out on the ice.
Yes, they will. 2-1. Yep. No, you go ahead. After you.
2-1 is the score here for LaSalle after 20 minutes of play. We'll take the break and come back with the Rockets on the power play. Welcome back inside the West Middlesex Memorial Center. We have played a complete 20 minutes. The flood is done, and we are ready for the second period of play. We saw some scoring in the first in the form of 2 for the Vipers, 1 for the Rockets. The Rockets actually started the party off scoring very early in this game on a goal by Jordan Dintino, assisted by Freifogel and Hoskins, but then LaSalle battled back, showed why they like to score a lot of goals, and it was Crevier who was involved in both of those goals.
Yes, he was. Ray Hamlin scored the first one off a face-off win by Crevier. Went top shelf on Michelli. And then a minute 59 later, Crevier scored himself on a very hard wrist shot from the top of the left circle as he came down the left side. Beat Michelli far side inside the post to give LaSalle the lead, which they still hold. That said, the Rockets will open the second period on a full 2-minute power play after a cross-checking penalty by Jack Bowler called at the 20-minute mark of the first period.
It's always tough when you get a penalty near the end of a period and you kind of have to split time. It's nice for the Rockets in the way that they get to start a fresh 2 minutes on fresh ice to start the second period.
And we'll see what they can do with that. I know it's the line of thinking is varied on that. The fresh ice, you're still trying to get your legs moving. So some guys don't like it necessarily as much because they're not flying already and they spend the first 30 seconds trying to get going. But as you said, they do get the full 2 minutes consecutively as opposed to, 15 or 30 seconds at the end of a period and then only a minute and a half to start the next one. But we'll see what they do with it here, down a goal.
And the Rockets looking to get themselves back into this game, down by a score of 2-1, and a full 2 minutes on the power play after the penalty to Bowler at the 20-minute mark of the first period. Face-off down, and we are ready to go here for the second period. That one's going to be dumped in on goal. And a chance there for LaSalle. Michelli lucky he was paying enough attention as that one took a redirect right on him. Here comes Strathroy as they work their way up. Over to Freifogel. Freifogel into the zone, stops up, into the corner. Goes back to the point. Hall keeps it in. Hall now over to Dintino. Dintino throws it towards the net. Good chance right off the bat there. Goes right back into the corner for Freifogel. Now Freifogel to Wood. Wood gets tied up by the LaSalle defense as the Rockets try to carry it out here. 30 seconds already gone here in the man advantage. Wood once again trying to get it out. Freifogel has to come in and help him out here. 3 Rockets down deep in there now. Freifogel able to get that one. Perreault as well. And that one's going to be sent down the length of the ice. And a battle continues in the corner here. The referee trying to get them out of there as the Rockets work their way right back up the ice. A minute already gone here in the man advantage as Freifogel gets the puck in across the red line. Loses it for a split second but gets it back. But LaSalle's going to have the puck in their zone. Come across the blue line and just dump it down the length there. 50 seconds to go here. Couple extra shots by Vincent on Perreault. And up the ice here comes Hall. Hall in across the blue line. Stops up. Tries to find a pass there. Goes across. Dintino takes it off the boards into the corner. Dintino gets hooked up. And the official is going to call that one. It was actually the far official. Webb makes the call for a holding, I believe. Holding or hooking. Nonetheless, it will be 35 seconds of 5-on-3 hockey here and 35 seconds of big 5-on-3 hockey for the Rockets.
Big opportunity here with 35 seconds to tie this game. And if they score quick enough, a full 2 minutes to try and take the lead.
Out on there, face-off. Won by LaSalle back there, trying to tie things up here. It's one. Sanders now. Sanders back to Mucci on the point. Mucci tries to find a man. Goes to Dintino. Dintino shot. That one stopped by Molu with 22 seconds left on the first minor penalty to Bowler.
Making a change here on the back end. Freifogel coming on in place of Mucci.
Sanders takes the drop for Strathroy in the LaSalle zone. Wins it cleanly right back to the point there. All walking across the line. Stops up at the top of the blue line, setting up shop. Finds Freifogel, back to Hall. Hall stopping up once again. Over to Dintino. Dintino back to Hall. Trying to find a shot if he can. Down into the low corner. to Mayers. First penalty coming to an end. Back to 5-on-4. Mayers shot that one high. Back there and kept in. What a play by Hall to keep it in. Mayers now. Back to Freifogel. Freifogel back to Mayers. Mayers trying to find his way in there. He's going to get met. Now Buzzini's going to send it up. Kept in once again. This time by Dintino. Dintino, toe drag shot. That one pad saved by Molu into the corner. Onto the backhand there. Trying to work it out here. That one's just going to be dumped in by Hamlin. 59 seconds to go here in the second minor penalty. Now a 5-on-4 man advantage here for Strathroy. Dintino gets speed as he works his way up through the neutral zone. Now into the Lasalle zone. That one's going to be dumped down. So the penalty continues here. Pavia with a hard forecheck there and a big hit is going to separate the puck there. But in to pick it up here as they work their way up. Sanders. Now Sanders over to Hall. Working his way through. Stops it off there. Gives it to Sanders. Pass over Dintino. Dintino winds one up. Slap shot. That one's blocked. Hall in the corner. Trying to find his man. That one hits off the side. Net centering and a good chance there. But it's going to be sent down the length of the ice. Right on net for Michelli. 15 seconds to go here in the minor penalty. Dintino circles up. Into the neutral zone. Works his way across. Tries to make a move towards the net there. Gets hit. Rebound shot. Scores!
Oh my goodness. What an effort by Dintino.
Dintino again. Second of the game. We're tied at 2.
Just when I thought that play was dead, actually in my head I thought, wow, Dintino's been out there the entire 2 minutes. Like, I don't know how much he's going to have left on this rush. And just when it looked like the rush had stopped, a loose puck and a spinorama, and he lifted the puck up into the top corner to tie the game.
What an effort, as you mentioned. Dintino is second of the game. That shot on. Michelli makes the nice, easy save.
Second of the game, 7th of the season in the Rockets' 10th game.
So another goal fairly early into the second period here has the game tied up for Strathroy. Ferguson now, big hit laid on him by Wood as he falls down to the ice. The fans and the Rockets bench like that one. Now working across, right through the legs of Ferguson to Crevier. Crevier throws that one on, pad save, right back behind the net. Center, Crevier again, that one scores! Second of the game for Stefan Crevier, and it's 3-2 LaSalle.
Rockets got caught running around a little bit, and Michelli ended up down on his belly, and Crevier, right place, right time. Johnny on the spot for his second of the game. And it's a one-goal game once again.
The Rockets, after tying up the game, a little bit lazier on their own end possibly. And a turnover turns into Crevier's second goal of the game, and LaSalle back into the lead here, 3-2. Mooring dumps that one in behind the net. Molu plays it over to Abuzini. Now into the quarter, tripped up there. The arm of the official comes up. Abuzini doesn't like the call, but the Rockets will be heading back to the power play.
I thought he did a good job initially on that, and when the Rockets stole the puck back, a swing at the puck resulted in making contact with the skates and taking down the opponent, and Abuzini sits for 2 or less.
So the face-off comes inside, and the Rockets' power play will get to work. 1 for 2 in the game so far. That goal coming in this period from Dintino. Freifogel sends it back in. Behind the net, Barreau. Barreau into the corner, right back to the point. Dintino holding on to it. Tries to go D to D there, but it hits off the skate as Hull gets it back. Goes to Freifogel. Now Freifogel in across the line. Into the offensive zone. Throws that one on goal. Pad save. Bowler tries to get it out there. Kept in. And now LaSalle gets a chance. Good lead pass up to Bowler, who almost had a little bit of a break there as he gets the puck on the half wall. Trying to carry it up here. Freifogel gets it at his own blue line. Gives it off to Dintino. Dintino in across the line. Dintino tries to make a move towards the net. Loses the puck there. Freifogel unable to hold the line. It'll clear. 1:18 to go here in the man advantage. Barreau picks the puck up. Barreau tries to go across the wood, but get a stick on that one and intercept the pass as Barreau plays a big hit almost right into the LaSalle bench. Wood picks it up here behind his own net. Stopping up there is Hull. We'll wait for the Rockets to get set up here. on the offense. Halfway through this man advantage. Gives a nice pass over to Freifogel, who's just going to dump it into the corner. Giving chase there. Wood's the first one to meet him there. Looking for a pass, trying to find one. Goes over there. Barreau with a big hit into the boards. Trying to get the puck out of there. Hamlin in there as well. Throws that one on, and the glove saved by Molu. Getting that puck out of the zone. Michelli's going to come out and play it because the first one down there is Hamlin. He puts it around the boards, picked up by Dintino in his own end. 25 seconds to go. In the man advantage. Dintino with the puck. Gives it to Mares, who has to avoid Dintino. Almost loses it, just dumps it in on the backhand, and will have to give chase. Cycling that one around, center out front, good chance, rebound, shot, scores! Brendan Mares on the rebound. And we are tied at 3.
Mares put it out front for Clark, whose shot was stopped, but Mares didn't give up on the play, reached from behind the net to tuck it in the short side, and we're all tied up again, 3-3.
So Brendan Mares comes in, and he scores his 4th of the year. And once again, we are back to a tie game at 3-3.
That was just an all-effort goal. He didn't give up on the play and was able to tuck it in.
Sending it up there for Lasalle. They try to work it back here. Kept in there. Picked the puck up. Greve tries to find his man. Puck goes along the blue line. Picked up by Ben Diamond. Diamond across the blue line. Tries to get a shot on there. Loses the puck for a second. And it's going to be turned back the other way here for Lasalle. Working their way up. Stopped by Mucci. Throws it down the other way. It'll go for an icing call with 13:51 to go here in the second.
Most players, when they feed that puck out front like that, Mares sent it out to Clark. Clark got a shot away. It would have been very easy for Mares to just cruise around the net after putting the pass out front, but a very heads-up play.
Face off, and they're going to throw Clark out of that one.
Actually, I think it's Bowler.
See who does get.
Oh no,
out.
it is Clark. You're right.
Start of the draw there, and Mares will take the draw. He wins it back though. Burns picks the puck up, tries to go over there, sent down the ice, won't go, and it will go down into the offensive zone. No icing as that one's waved back, goes back to the point for Burns. Burns winds up shot, that one goes wide, off the boards, and it's going to turn into a chance here. Brzezinski gives it up to Bowler. Bowler looking for a pass into the corner, tries a centering one, chance there, shot, good save Michelli, and a good opportunity on the rebound as well for Lasalle, but it works into the corner. Falling down there was Mucci as he tried to get the puck out, and the Rockets try to get it out of their zone. Diamond is able to get it across the line. Pavia just dumps it right back in. The Rockets will take it back behind their own net. 7 minutes have come and gone here in the second period, 3-3 to score. Diamond gets a stick on that, sends it in on goal. And it's going to be covered up by Sammy Molu.
Not only did he get a stick on it to help avoid the icing, fortuitous bounce, and it went right to the goaltender. And now, not only no icing, they get a face-off in the offensive zone and a fresh set of legs coming over the boards.
Face-off there, won by Lasalle. They have it back behind in the corner. Off to the left of Molu, trying to get the puck out. Leduco, Wood throws that one on goal, misses its target, and it's going to turn into a chance here. Hamlin works it back. Over to Leduc, shot that one way up and high, and it's going to go right back into the neutral zone. The Rockets have it back in their own zone with 12:36 to go here in the period. Trying to set things up here. Wes Poirier back behind his own net. Looking for a pass. Finds Dintino. Dintino with speed, works it in across the neutral zone, dumps it in. It's going to go right back in behind the net here, and he's going to get into a battle on the boards behind the net. Poirier creeping in a little bit, but decides to go back, play D. That one's going to get stopped up by his sticks, thrown in there. Wood dumps it in, and it goes right back behind the net again here. Lasalle a chance to break out, tries to get that puck out. Finally they do. It goes all the way past Poirier, down into the Rockets zone. Picked up by Hall. Hall over there, finds Wood. Wood with a good move to get past Lagoon and falls down there. Possibly a trip, but no call on the ice as Lagoon might get away with that one and goes up into the bench. And we'll get a stoppage with 11:41 to go in the second.
Now, the trail referee, Justin Webb, obviously didn't feel that, I think he thought more maybe he stepped on the stick as opposed to a reach-out trip. 6 of one, half dozen of the other, I think, there, but face off to the left of the Lasalle goal.
Sanders to take the draw here. Wins it right back to Hull at the point. Hull over to Barreau. Barreau throws that one on goal. Good save to get it around, and then reaching over top of the net was Molu to bring that one into his glove and get another face-off inside.
Great heads-up play by Molu, because after he deflected that off the glass, he saw it coming back over his goal, and heads-up play to glove it.
One back to the point on the face-off to Hull. Hull tries to throw it towards the net, hits a man out front, and gets out of the zone. Now Foss trying to work through. He does get past Mooring. Shot. Good save there by Michelli. Rebound goes off into the corner. Trying to set things up once again. Carrying it now into the corner. Finds a man behind the net. Wraparound and scores. Michelli thought it was going to the other side, and it was an absolute empty net there.
He completely thought that was coming around the other side, and he went from left side to right side thinking that's where the puck was going. The puck never went there, and as you said, a yawning cage.
Caden Faust will put that one home, and the LaSalle Vipers will regain their lead now, 4-3. Into the zone there. That one stopped by Michelli on the pad. Rebound, and the chances the Rockets work their way up into the offensive zone. Goes back behind the Vipers net, and the Vipers work their way out on offense here. Ferguson with the puck, stops up, and it will go offside there as Franklin lays a big hit into him. Face-off will go to the neutral zone with 10:50 left in the period. Face-off will go right up front of the Vipers bench. Jack Bowler takes it against Cody Clerk for the Rockets. Won by Clerk, taking control of by Mares, but sent right back by the Vipers deep, flipped up into the air, picked up by Heinrich, who's just going to dump it in. Hit laid on him by Mares. Set up behind the net here, now working out in front. Hall. Dangerous situation there, but he gets it in. Now gets across the red line, dumps it in. Cody Clerk giving chase. That one's kept by Hall at the point. Hall throws that one towards the net. Kirk behind the net. Good opportunity, but it goes into the corner. Kirk tries a big hit there, but it goes down, and Jack Bowler works his way up. Bowler tries to go up to Pavia. Now just sending it up, and Clerk tried to get it out of the zone, puts it into the LaSalle bench, and there'll be a stoppage.
The Rockets running with 7 defensemen tonight. Notice that Speziale and Elliston not getting a whole lot of ice. Add in some power plays, and the top couple lines have had a fair bit of ice time in this period.
Cody Clerk will once again take the draw. Hamlin to take it for LaSalle. Wins it back with his foot, and then able to get a stick on that pass from D to D was Ben Diamond, but it's going to be sent right back in the Rocket zone. Mucci picks it up behind the net. Tries to set up a pass here. Officially reaching the halfway mark of the second period. Halfway mark of this game. 4-3, the Vipers lead. Now into the zone. Freifogel tries to find a pass there, gets it in, and he puts it down into the far corner. Diamond giving chase. That one's up to the point, kept in there, and it's going to be a turnover here. Look good. Look good. Works across the blue line, gives it to Hamlin. Rebound almost goes right to Look Good's stick, but this one goes right back down behind the net. Freifogel tries to get it out here once again. Met by Ty, and back to Look Good on the point. Throws it towards the net, blocked by Cody Clerk. Down in the corner. Trying to work it all the way back. Met by Clerk in the corner, circling back, throws it towards the net, and a good opportunity there, but Heinrich picks it up. Heinrich back behind the net, met with Freifogel. On his back, tries to throw that one up, and it goes to Brendan Mares. Mares picking up speed, into the zone. Tries to make his way towards the net there, loses the puck for a second, has it back behind the net. Now Mares, into the corner, looking for a pass opportunity. Back to the point, goes over to Poirier. Poirier throws that one on goal, but it's going to be covered up by Moldu.
And as I speak about the jumbled up lines, when you run with 7 defensemen, Elliston has the first shift I've seen him have in a little while, and Speziale comes over the boards.
So Sanders will take the draw here. That line with Elton and Spezial will take that one. Vipers work their way out of the zone. Tries to get a backhand up there, but he was met by the offensive attacker there. And now Sanders gets the puck on the wall. Tries to throw it towards the net there. Picked up as Fran tries to work it out there. Does get it out finally. Good lead pass there. Fost works it into the corner. Hard on the forecheck here. Met by Poirier. Poirier tries to rub him out there. The battle continues as they're tied up. Sanders and Poirier sends it up to the point there. Capped in by Vincent. Looks like it does clear the blue line though, and does get out into the center ice area. Tries to go. That one picked up. Offside here for the Vipers, so they'll have to clear and get right back in it. Fable trying to find one. Over to Spezial. Spezial picks that one up, throws it over there. Tries to go towards the net. Abujidi picks it up here for the Vipers. Goes to Sanders. Throws it out front. Good chance, scores! Elliston, I think, is going to get credit with it. Pokes it in. And we are tied again.
So funny how I literally just talking about how Elliston and Spezial not getting a whole ton of ice time in this second period. And while they're out there together, they tie the game. It's 4-4.
Elliston gets patted on the back by his teammates. He has tied the game at 4 apiece. With 8 minutes to go here in the second period of play. It's Michael Elliston tapping one in on the back door. Now picked up, Ferguson. Ferguson carries it in, throws that one on goal, tipped on, and the save by Michelli is going to stop that one. And Michael Elliston will pick up his first career GOJHL point on that one, as well as his first career goal. Face off, one back there by the Vipers. Now to the point, throws that one, blocked, and the Rockets try to work their way out. They will. Burns gets the puck into the zone. Tries to find a pass, just dumps it in. Barreau will give chase. Barreau into the corner, but the Vipers try to work it out here. Onto the half wall. Big hit laid on him by Franklin. And out of the zone they come. Tries to find Ferguson on the pass there. He went offside, and now the puck will go over to Cody Clerk. Clerk gets dumped on the wall there. Bench looking for an interference call as the puck goes to Ferguson. Now Ferguson over to Walker. Misses that intended recipient, and Clerk will pick it up here on the wall. Tries to go to Franklin. Clerk battling with it, trying to just bang that puck into the zone. He finally does. Percuso picks it up for Lasalle. Goes to Walker. Walker picks it up. Steps in across the goal line, deep into the zone here. Steps up and goes awkwardly into the boards there, falling down. But the puck will be picked up by his teammate, carried in back behind the net. Cycling it back there, met by the Rockets forecheck. Barreau picks it up, tries to go over to Franklin. Franklin will just get it and dump it deep into the zone. And that'll be good enough for a line change here for the Rockets. As Hoskins, Dentino, and Wood come back. Icing waved on that one. Michelli out to play it. Met by him, throws it out front. Good chance there. Tries to pick it up and gets past him there. Now Dentino picks it up in the neutral zone. Got a 2-on-2 with Wood. Makes his way towards the net. Hauled down there, back behind the net. Chance, that one centered and still loose out front as Molu was unable to cover it up. 6:15 to go here in the period. Dumped in. Pavia makes it on his backhand towards the net. Tries to center. That one picked up as Mucci makes his way up there. Picked up by Wood. Wood, drop past to Mucci. Mucci throws that one on, blocker save. Right back to Krasinski, to Bowler. Jack Bowler heads to the net here. Shot, that one, big rebound, scores! Abuzini hops in on the rush, picks up the rebound, and it's 5-4 for the Vipers.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Back and forth, this game has gone ever since it's been 2-1 from LaSalle. Every time the Rockets tie it up, the Vipers come right back and take the lead.
5:52 remains in the second period, and goals, and more goals in this one. The Vipers lead 5-4. Back behind the net in their own zone. LaSalle tries to work it out here. waiting for a pass. Hamlin circles back. Pass goes up there to Hamlin. Look good. Now look good. Stops up at the blue line. Tries to throw it towards the middle of the ice there. But getting it out of the zone is Sanders for the Rockets. Hamlin picks it up. Has a goal in this one. Throws it towards the net. Look good. Able to get a shot on. But it's going to be covered up by Michelli. Now a little bit of a crowd drawing behind the net.
Unfortunately for Michelli, he kicked that rebound right back out to where Abuzini was. And he had a wide open cage to put that into for the go-ahead goal for Lasalle.
Just over 5 minutes left here in the second period. 5-4 Lasalle leads. Face-off one taken control of here by the Rockets as they work it out. Tries to get that one in a lead pass, but it's turned over there. Now Sanders gets the puck. Tries to get across the blue line there, loses it. Goes over to Look Good. Now Look Good. And across. Good chance, but that one's going to be covered up by Michelli as Look Good made his way towards the net, but was unable to get a shot off before it was covered up by Zion Michelli. .506 left here in the second. And the Vipers will go for almost a full line change in the offensive zone face-off. Ryan loses that draw, and the Rockets will be the ones to take control of it. Carrying the puck up there, tries to find his man, but that one's going to be picked up. Elliston back out on the ice here for the Rockets. Fezial dumps that one in. Picked up, thrown off the glass there and down the ice. Freifogel picks it up inside his own blue line. Dumped in there by Elliston. Over to Sanders. Sanders shot. That one hits off a stick and goes wide. Spezial a big hit on the boards, but now LaSalle comes back the other way. And across the zone, Ryan throws it towards the net on the wrister. Loses it there, and now they have it back in the corner. Throws. Now back. Strathroy carries it through the neutral zone. Ben Diamond throws that one on goal right into the glove. Dropping it was Molu and covering it up. A whistle with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
I think that one was going to sail wide, but Molu wasn't taking any chances on where that might bounce to when it hit the backboard, so he caught that to hold it for the whistle.
Allows his team to get some fresh legs out onto the ice as well with under 5 to go here in the second. With a 5-4 lead for the Vipers. That one's rimmed around the boards, gets down the ice here, and it's going to be a foot race there to get the puck. Beating him there, Jenny makes a good defensive play, goes into the corner. Clerk giving chase after. Jenny picks it up, tries to rim it around. Centering pass, good chance, but that one gets turned away there. Good chance on the back door as well. Ferguson has it in the corner now. Ferguson trying to make his way towards the net. That one's going to be picked up here, and the Rockets will carry it into the zone. And now Diamond's going to have a chance. Arm of the official up shot. That one stopped, and a penalty will be coming here.
I think this one's on Abuzini again for hooking this time.
Abuzini still trying to get involved down there on the ice. It will be to LaSalle, so Strathroy will go back to the power play. We'll wait and see who goes to the box. It's a hooking call.
No, my mistake. It's Ferguson that's going to the penalty box. It was just Abuzini that was protesting.
So the face-off will come inside the LaSalle zone. Rockets head to the man advantage here. The hooking call on Ferguson. Face-off taken control of by LaSalle right off. Mayers tries to get a shot off. Now goes over to Mucci. Mucci fires that one on goal, blocked out front. Clerk turns Rao and a good shot there. But Sanders is stopped by Molu.
Clerk didn't get much on that shot. It acted more like a pass to Sanders, who got a lot of wood on that, but only from about 18 inches outside the crease, and put it right into Molu.
Abuzini getting involved with Mayers a little bit. They've been going back and forth. Nucci at the point rims it around the boards over to Mayers on the other side. Mayers stopping up there. Back to the point. Able to keep it in. Burns. That one will clear the zone though. Sent in on goal. And Abuzini will have it in his own corner. The Rockets will have to go in on forecheck. Sends that one down the ice. In on goal. And it hops right in. And Michelli has to make a save there.
Nice job by Michelli to be awake on that. those bounces just a few feet out in front of the net can be dangerous. Just ask Vesa Toskala.
It was sent the length of the ice by Abuzini. Takes a hop no more than 5 feet in front of Michelli. He makes the save. 30 seconds already gone here on the man advantage. And now Mucci turns back, spits it up. Chance out front, shot pad, saved by Michelli. Has to come up big to bail out his teammates. The Rockets struggling to get out of their own zone here on the man advantage. Battling into the corner there, tied up along the boards. 4 Rockets and 1 Viper, and they're struggling to get it out. Finally, they were able to, back behind their own net. Carrying it up here, gets across, finds it over to Mucci. Mucci stomps up, circles back his own way, goes over to Burns. And now Burns, back to Mucci. Mucci up here finds Brendan Mayers. Mayers on the side, throws it towards the net. That one goes wide all the way up the ice, onto the ice hull, but Walker's going to beat him in the foot race, and Walker's going to put it towards the net. Bounces off the boards out front, and covered up by Michelli. 36 seconds left on the man advantage, 2:22 to go here in the second period.
It's a couple of times now that net has come off in the last couple minutes. The referee put it back on during play last time, and this time it was part of Michelli freezing the puck.
Picked up here by Hull as he works his way up the ice. Good pass over to Wood. Now Wood into the offensive zone, now battles with it into the corner. Gets robbed out along the boards, has it on the side of the net. Back to Freifogel. Now Freifogel back into the corner there, picked up by Barreau. Barreau cycles it there, no one there to get it, and it'll be sent back down here by the Vipers. 10 seconds left, chance for maybe one more rush here for Strathroy if they can go quick, as Hall picks it up. 5 seconds to go on the man advantage. Barreau over there, finds Wood. Wood into the slot, turned over there, and a good chance for Walker to get the puck out of the zone, but he ties up with Wood. Freifogel now, stopping up on the backhand, back to even strength after the penalty expired to Ferguson. 1:30 to go here in the period, and Wood makes a move. He's got Barreau with him. Wood in on shot, that one stopped, and the net will come off, and the face-off will go outside with 1:26 to go in the period.
I don't know. Wood trying to get that across to Barreau on the 2-on-1. However, I was about to say Las Vegas backchecker, the LaSalle backchecker took away Barreau as an option. I think Wood might have been better served trying to put the puck on net there.
Face off there. Diamond loses it. LaSalle takes control. Sends it up the ice there. Kresminski tries to dump it into the zone here, but he's met, and Hoskins takes control of the puck for Strathroy. Sending it over to Poirier. Poirier back behind the net there. Takes a funny hop off the back of the net. We've seen a few of those tonight. And it'll be sent up off the glass and out of play. 1:07 to go in the period. Face off inside the Strathroy zone. 5-4, the Vipers lead. Jack Bowler in to take the draw here for LaSalle, and the linesman once again making a move to kick someone out of the draw here after that one.
Diamond waved out on this one.
Now Franklin takes the draw. Poirier tied up in the corner by Bowler. Back behind his own net, sends it up the middle, back to the point, kept in. Sends it on goal, that one stopped by Michelli. And more extracurriculars out front of the net.
Great job by Jake Mooring to clear the Viper out from in front of the net to give Michelli a look at that, who's now having to make some alterations to how his mask fits after taking that one up high.
Sanders in to take the draw. Under a minute to go here in the period. That one goes off a shin pad and up into the neutral zone area. Poirier gets the puck now, offside for LaSalle. So Poirier will take it back without the forecheck, back behind his own net. Sanders back, circles and picks up the puck, sends it a long way up the ice. Barreau's waiting right there to tip it in to void off the icing and get the puck in the zone. Shot right off from the side, Barreau. That one goes wide, sent right back in from Poirier. 25 seconds to go here in the period. LaSalle set up behind their own net there as Heinrich gives it over. Now set up the ice. Tipped on into the Strathroy zone. 15 seconds to go. Poirier steps back, sends it up the ice there. Abuzini picks it up in front of the LaSalle bench. Krasminski tries to make a move toward the net. Last chance, throws it on goal. Covered up by Michelli with 3.3 seconds left here in the second period. Face-off will be inside in a big defensive zone face-off here for Strathroy. Make sure LaSalle doesn't get a chance to get a shot off the draw with 3.3 seconds left in the period. Puck down, back to the point, shot, that one is blocked, doesn't get it on net. And the horn will go. The Rockets grab some more goals here in the second period, but every time they score, they're answered by the LaSalle Vipers. And LaSalle takes a 5-4 lead into the third period.
Each team scored 3 times in the second period. After being outshot 16-9 in the first, the Rockets made it a lot closer this time, a more even period. The Vipers still lead, though, 15-14 shots on net in that period for a 31-23 game total after 2. Strathroy scoring in the second period on the power play opened up by the 16-year-old Jordan Dentino, his second of the game. But Crevier, talked about him earlier, put the Vipers back up front, and then they traded goals from there, Mares and Faust, and then Elliston and Abuzini, and we're at 5-4 with 1 period to go here at the West Middlesex Memorial Center.
Things continue back and forth as they have throughout this game. 40 minutes come and go. The Vipers carry a 5-4 lead into the third period and the second intermission. That's where we'll go. We'll take a break and come back with the third period here from the West Middlesex Memorial Center. Welcome back inside the West Middlesex Memorial Center. We are through 40 minutes complete, and it is 5-4 for the Lasalle Vipers. And Eldon, it was a back and forth second period. Every time the Rockets would come back to tie the game, it seems that the Vipers, next shift, they'd go back and take the lead.
Yeah, came into the second period with a 2-1 score in favor of the Vipers, and they just traded goals in the whole period. The Rockets and the Vipers trading 3 goals each in the second period to get us where we are now at 5-4. Big games so far for both Jordan Dentino of the Rockets and Stefan Crevier of the Vipers, the leading scorers on each team, with 3-point nights going tonight.
Dentino from Mares and Barreau, Crevier from Ferguson, Mares from Clerk and Dentino, Faust, and then Elliston from Sanders, Spezial, and then Abuzini from Pavia. That is the scoring summary from the second period. Of note, 2 of those goals for the Rockets on the power play.
Yes.
Seems to be working well tonight. We'll see if maybe they can get a few power play opportunities in the third period.
Well, coming into tonight at 14%, good for 17th in the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League. But it has been working tonight for sure, scoring twice. And it's a good thing that the power play has been working because they haven't been able to keep Lasalle off the score sheet. Lasalle
seeming to have an answer every time the Rockets get themselves back into the game. The shots on goal in that period, 16-14, giving them a total of that one, 32-23 in favor of the Lasalle Vipers. Everyone heading back out onto the ice now, so we're just about ready here for what should be an exciting and big third period from Strathroy.
An interesting story that I've been waiting to share because of the Strathroy Caradoc Hockey Showcase today, this being the 4th of 4 games that we've had here at the West Middlesex Memorial Center. The Junior C game played here prior between the Mount Bridges Bulldogs and the Port Stanley Sailors. The referee, Justin Webb, was working that game, and we learned during that game that he was supposed to officiate in Kamoka tonight for a 7:15 start, but because of a half-hour delay we had, due to a broken pane of glass in that game, the OHA has done him a solid, it would appear, and made some sort of switch because Webb was able to stay, and he's one of the 2 referees working this game this evening, making his life a little bit easier tonight, no doubt.
An over half-hour delay in our Junior C contest this afternoon after, well, you don't see it very often, a pane of glass breaking down the side close to the corner there in the visitors' side. It took them a little while, but they were able to figure everything out, and they got everything figured out. I actually didn't even check it when we walked by on our way to get food in between games.
No.
But that must mean that it looks fine and that you can't even tell that it was broken.
Not eye-catching by any means.
So everyone back out onto the ice. Clerk, Mares, Diamond out there, the top line for the Rockets. Face-off 1, and taken control of here by the Vipers to start the third period of play. Carried into the zone. Shot. That one's going to be blocked. Didn't make it there. Hit into the corner there. Now trying to carry it up. That one's going to be held in at the line by Vincent. Into the corner. Tries the centering pass there. Clark will just send it up, but kept in at the blue line. Pad saved by Michelli. Kicks it away into the corners. They try to work their way up. Big hit. And now finally, Diamond's going to take control, but now a penalty coming up here to the Rockets.
After 4 in a row against the Vipers. Power play now for Lasalle as Burns goes to the box for roughing.
So 29 seconds into the third period. It's going to be a roughing penalty to Aiden Burns.
Talked about how good their power play's been. They're going to need their penalty kill to come up big here to keep them in this.
One back off the face-off for LaSalle to the point. Walking along the line, Vincent finds a pass over there. Back over to Crevier. Crevier back to Vincent. Vincent looking for a shot. Throws it on net. That one's stopped by Michelli. Back into the corner. Abuzini gives it back behind the net there. Ferguson carrying it back out. Ferguson back up, falling down there. Abuzini losing an edge. It goes back behind the net. This one's going to be picked up, rimmed around the boards, and sent all the way down the ice there. Burrell will give chase, but that'll kill off the first 40 seconds or so of the penalty to Burns.
That's a great start to kill this penalty.
Vipers work their way up through the neutral zone. Stopping up on the drop pass there, gives it over to him. Now goes back to Crevier on the point. Crevier throws it on net. That one's over top, hits off the glass. Abuzini picks it up in the corner. Stops up there. Now Abuzini gives it over to his man. Tries a pass there. That one's going to be picked off by Clerk and sent down the length of the ice. First half of the penalty to Burns killed off here. A new unit out to kill this penalty. Vipers back behind their own net, looking to try and find a pass to start this one. Working up across their own blue line. Tries to go to Walker, almost intercepted on that pass. Paul will grab it, spin, turn, and throw it down the ice. Molu will come out to play it. Franklin hard on the attack. Vincent losing an edge, falling down back behind his own net. And the Vipers down to 25 seconds left here on their man advantage. Carrying across into the neutral zone. Dumps that one in. Nucci will have to spin, turn, and go into the corner. He falls down. And now the puck goes right back into the corner. Stopping up there, looking for a drop pass. Back behind the net. Now back to the point. Heinrich goes over to Kresminski. Down into the corner. Looking for a pass out front on the side of the net. Penalty coming to an end here. Burns will come out of the box, and the Rockets will be back to even strength. Penalty comes to an end. Walker chance out front. That one's going to turn over, and Franklin will get the puck in across the red line. Franklin throws that one on goal. Blockered away there by Molu. Almost 3 minutes gone here in the period. Franklin lays a hit behind the net. Centering pass, good chance, but Sanders unable to get that pass on his stick and carries out of the zone. Kresminski throws that one on. Toe save into the corner by Michelli. Mooring over to pick it up and battle with it along the wall. Rockets will be the ones to carry out of it, and here comes Wood. And across the red line, Wood tries to get past the defender Hamlin into the corner. He does. The puck skips out and goes right back to the point. Now carrying across, the Vipers work their way in. Throws it on and stopped by Michelli. He'll cover up.
Great penalty killed by the Rockets. No chances of any consequence for the Vipers. They spent more time chasing the puck down into their own end after every time Strathroy iced it. And now they stay within one goal with all sorts of time left.
Face off inside the Rockets zone. Back to the point. Big slap shot there. That one unable to hold it on the blue line now as Abuzini will have to go back into his own zone. Wood gives chase back behind the Lasalle net. Trying to battle with him there, back to the point. Mooring, big slap shot, big rebound off the blocker there. But it's going to be Hamlin out of the zone here for Lasalle. Tries to find Abuzini. Abuzini's met by the shoulder of Mooring. Now falling down on the side. That one's hit off the side of the net there on a centering pass. And it's going to be right back into the Lasalle zone. 4 minutes gone here in the third period. Lasalle holding on to a 5-4 lead. Back behind his own net is Wes Poirier setting things up. Dintino there to pick it up. Dintino loses the puck there. Hamlin into the corner for LaSalle. Right over there. Good move around him. Tries to go to the center there, but that one's going to be intercepted. Poirier continues to try here. Gets it right back behind his net. Dintino's going to be there to try and pick it up. Abuzini in the corner. Big hit by him. Now Faust tries to work towards the net. That one not a hard shot. Going to be covered up by Michelli. And the whistle will go with 15:37 to go here in the period.
2 goals and 3 points this evening for Jordan Dintino, but that's the first time that he has looked 16, trying to come through the middle in his own end and turned it over.
Face-off won by the Rockets. Freifogel in his own end, trying to get the puck out and get it up to Mears. Back to Faust in the corner. Faust looking for a centering pass. He does there, but it just gets him right back to himself. Now carried in on the half wall. Throws it towards the net. Stopped by Michelli. And a little bit of a late hack after the whistle there by Fable.
And I've said it earlier too. Something like that will draw the attention of the defenseman every time.
Michelli clearly had that one covered up. You just give him a little hack after the whistle, and it's going to draw a crowd almost every single time, guaranteed. Face-off won by Clark. Taken there. Jenny just throws it up the wall. No one there to get it. Now Jenny tries to go over here. Tries to find Brendan Mears. Mears tries to flip it up. Finally gets it over the blue line. Gets it out of the zone. And the Rockets will have a chance in their own zone to try to work things out here. Freifogel stops it up. Cody Clark's going to be the one to pick it up. Now Clark up there. Diamond Hits it off his stick into the zone, just tips it in. Diamond's able to keep it in on the half wall, picked up by Brendan Mayers. Met by the Vipers defense as they work their way through. Stripped of the puck there by Cody Clerk, who goes into the boards, battling with Ryan now, right down in front of the Rockets bench. And across. Tries to get a shot off right away, but it's going to be turned over here, and Ben Diamond's going to turn things right back up the ice. And across the zone, still holding on to the puck as he goes into the corner with Berdusco. Continuing to battle here, two Rockets battling into the corner. Tries the centering pass, backhand. Towards the net, stopped by Molu, and the Vipers will work out. Burns gets the puck back and just dumps it into the zone.
Great effort there by Dentino on the backhand. Just couldn't get much wood on it.
6 minutes gone here in the third. Rockets still in the offensive zone. Wood with the puck. Wood throws it towards the net. That one hits off the glass and out of play.
Shows the confidence that Coach Furlong has in these young players. You've got two 16-year-olds and Riley Wood and Jordan Dentino on the ice at the same time in a game where you're trailing by a goal.
Dentino will take the draw. It's in the neutral zone. Wins it right back to Hull. Hull's just going to dump it into the corner. Back behind his net to play it is Molu. Molu's going to rim it around the boards himself. Up over by the Vipers bench. Lasalle carries it through the neutral zone. Abuzini offside. I think they're going to say Pavia was a step ahead of the play. So the face-off will go to the neutral zone.
And Liam Hoskins, the old man on that line at 17.
And to take the draw here, and a quick line change first as Spezial and Elliston will come out.
Oh, wholesale change. Here comes Cody Clark.
Referee signaling that Clark's still okay to take the face-off as his arm was still up, allowing the line change for Strathroy. Met behind the net there, and then losing the stick on a high, hard stick lift there. Clark gets it out off the glass and into the neutral zone now. Dumped right back in. It goes down into the Rocket zone, back behind the net of Michelli. Picked up here, Burns throws that one on. Glove save by Michelli, and another crowd drawn out front of him. And Hull's got to be careful here.
Yeah. Hull just got himself a penalty.
Hull was ripping away at the face mask there.
Yes.
An unneeded penalty is going to send the Rockets to the penalty kill here with 13:32 to go in the third period, down by one.
I could see him being a little upset again. We had a little whack after the whistle, and it got the attention of the defenseman, but Hull grabbed Trevier by the face mask and ripped it open. And he's in the box for two. And now Crevier has to go to the box, to the bench. He's unable to secure his cage.
Face-off won by Lasalle here, working on the power play. Back onto the side, throws it towards the net. That one doesn't make it there. Hit a man out front, Faust in the corner. Tries to go back there, poke check, and that one hits off the skate of the linesman. Barreau would have been away to the races on a breakaway, and he's going to want to have that one back. Hoping the linesman was out of the way. Kresminski back on the point now. Heinrich goes back to Kresminski. Shot, that one's blocked. Barreau once again getting this one finally out of the zone now. Poirier slow to get up in the defensive zone. 30 seconds gone on the man advantage. Kresminski back into the offensive zone now. Dumps it around. Poirier trying to tie things up into the corner there. Three Rockets down deep trying to get the puck tied up. Pavia comes in as the fourth LaSalle Viper. Now a good chance. Centering pass shot. That one stopped over top up into the netting.
Off the bar, I think. Yeah, you mentioned Barreau. He poked the puck past the defenseman at the blue line. And as it went past him along the boards, it hit the skate of the linesman standing there. And I will tell you, as a former official, no one feels worse when you get hit by a puck than the official. They're not out there wanting to get hit with pucks.
Fuller wins that face-off. It's now down into the corner. Abuzini trying to battle that one out. Poirier grabs the puck, tries to circle it around the boards. He does. Holding the line there, Crevier. Circling up there. Now the arm of the official comes up. Another penalty coming to Strathroy here. To the bench goes Molu. Back to the point, Vincent. Vincent throws that one towards the net. Stop there, and it's back behind the net. Continuing with it, Abuzini. That one poke checked away by Poirier. Back to Crevier. Back to the point for Vincent. Over to Crevier. Slap shot. That one stopped. Over on the rebound, centering pass. Right back to Crevier at the point. Throws it towards rebound shot. That one off the side of the net. Still going here, trying to get the puck out, and finally the Rockets will clear the zone. But a penalty coming here, and it's going to go to Wes Poirier.
I am of the mind, when you're on a power play and the arm goes up and you're about to go on a two-man advantage, give up the puck. You get a longer amount of time on the two-man advantage, and they wasted, well, not wasted, I guess to say, but they spent close to 15 seconds with the arm in the air that they could have had with a two-man advantage.
And of course, the argument to that is your goalie comes off, you get the extra man on anyways, but it took Molu a good 10 seconds to get to the bench anyways. And now they'll only have 20 seconds left on the man advantage. Vincent back to the point, one-timer, loses the stick on that one, and it's going to go down the ice here. 10 seconds remaining in the first minor penalty. Up the ice come the Vipers, into the zone. Into the corner now, back behind the net, still holding on to it there. Looks to Crevier at the point. Time winds down, shot, rebound, that one stopped, rebound, scores again, Bowler. You can only stop so many rebounds if you're Zion Michelli. He make the first two saves, but Bowler bangs in the third, and it's 6-4.
And it turns out it ends the power play because they weren't on a two-man advantage anymore, and it was only by about 3 or 4 seconds where they still would have had a full two-man had they turned it over earlier. That said, they did score, and now they're up by 2 with 11:29 to go.
6-4, the Vipers lead here after that one from Bowler banging in the rebound. And now they work it into the offensive zone again. Bosch throws it towards the net. That one's going to hit off the boards, go down the ice here as the Rockets go on the forecheck. 11:15 to go here in the period. Jenny over there on the half wall lays a big hit into the corner. Now Gentino going after it, back behind the net. Continuing to hold on here, looking for an outlet pass. Goes back behind the net again, holding on to it, circling back with Abuzini. Now this one taken away, and Abuzini lays a big hit there on Mucci. Now looking, throws that one on the side of the net, sitting on the back of the net there. And the player is able to whack away and get it off the net there. Centering pass, good chance. Rockets fighting around trying to get the puck out, and they're not even able to. That one's kept in at the blue line. Foes back behind, backhands that one, and it's stopped by Michelli.
Little game of hot potato there by the Rockets trying to get the puck out. On that goal by Jack Bowler, I thought, it's a big goal. It puts them up by 2, but I thought he looked a little bit more excited than I might have expected. I looked at the score sheet. In their 11th game this season, that is Bowler's first goal. So a bit of a monkey off his back to go with 7 assists this season.
Face-off one up the half wall there. Rockets trying to get it out here. Clerk will get it. That one gets past, and now Hoskins has a chance. He's got Burrell with him. Arm of the official, or pardon me, the linesman goes up. It's offside there. So the face-off will go into the neutral zone. A good opportunity there for the Rockets, but they'll go offside and eliminate that opportunity. Clerk to take the draw now. Face-off won by the Vipers, working their way back into the zone. D-to-D pass here behind the net, goes up to Crevier. Crevier, a drop pass. That one's going to be turned over, goes right to Cody Clerk. Clerk into the offensive zone, into the corner, throws it on net. That one's going to be stopped. And another hit here, now thrown to the ice is Clerk. Everyone involved now in behind the net of Molu. Rockets bench throwing a little bit of
lobbying for a penalty.
Looking for a penalty there from the bench. I don't think they're going to get one here.
To be fair, I thought the one they got the last time was one of the more obvious calls that I've seen. Face masking is a pretty obvious call. I felt like their Clerk tried to push his man to the ice, and his man held on and pulled him down with him.
The Rockets will go for a full line change here, almost halfway through the third period. Back to the point. Poirier throws that one on net. Big rebound off the pad there of Molu. Dumped back in on the backhand by Freifogel, and carrying it out now. Spezial dumps that one in. Elliston giving chase. Able to hold it on. Diamond goes over to Elliston. Elliston trying to go to a drop pass there, but he's unable to hold on to it now. Freifogel's going to send it in off the glass. The Rockets will clear the blue line, go back in, and chase after. Now under 10 minutes to go here, passing the halfway mark of the third period. Vipers leading by a score of 6-4. Pavia across the blue line, tried a shot there. That one blocked. Picked up here by Spezial. Carries it across the blue line, tries to go wide, throws it on net. Big rebound there, but no one there to pick it up. This one sent right back up. Poirier towards the net, shot, and a good save there by Molu. Broken stick on the point shot by Poirier, backhanded and out of play by Bowler.
Unable to get anything on the backhand to get the puck up off the ice, or he had 4x6 to put that into. Did Spezial.
9:23 left in the period. And the faceoff will be inside the LaSalle zone, with Dentino out to take the draw. Faceoff won, but it's going to be Hamlin to pick it up here for LaSalle. Working their way in across, stopping up there, looking for a pass option, circling back, goes back to point, throws it on goal, glove saved by Michelli. And the faceoff will stay inside the Rocket zone.
The Rockets haven't had as much vim and vigor in the third period as they had in the second period. And they're going to have to find a little jam here if they're going to come back from down 2.
Vincent back here for LaSalle. That puck tipped up forward, and now Hamlin's going to have a chance, but he runs into the linesman, losing the puck. And now the puck battling along on the wall. Carrying it out into the slot. Finds Hamlin. Shot. That one blocked. Shot again. Scores. A blocked shot from Hamlin goes right onto the stick there. And it's going to be look good.
Yep.
Patting home another one here for LaSalle. 7-4. They lead.
And the wheels have come off a little bit here in the third period for the Rockets. Thought maybe they had a little break there on the break-in. The puck bouncing in their way off the official, but the puck never got out after that.
In their own zone, LaSalle sends it up the ice now, working the forecheck. That one's into the Strathroy zone, now flipped up over top. Playing that one in is Verdusco, dumps it in behind the net. Michelli's going to be there to play it. Hull's going to stop up, give it to Sanders. Now Sanders over to Mucci. Mucci dumps that one in.
Yep. Icing.
And it will go for an icing, and they say he didn't get across the red line. So the faceoff will go back down into the Strathroy zone. Now the faceoff back here. Franklin taking control of it across the red line, dumps it in. That one will go down the ice. No icing on that one. Back in behind the LaSalle net. Carrying it in here. LaSalle gets it out of the zone here and carrying the puck. Fable into the corner. Fable goes to the corner. Dumped into the corner on a big hit. And here comes the Rockets on defense, trying to get the puck out. Franklin waiting for a pass. Coast throws that one towards the net. Good chance on the rebound, but kicked away there by Michelli. Holding on to it. Back. Throws that one towards the net. Heinrich picks it up in the corner. Heinrich now circling back. Looking for a pass. Stopping up again. Continues to hold on to the puck. Looking good. Goes back to the point. Holds on to it. Throws that one on. Blocker saved by Michelli. LaSalle holding on to it once again here in the corner. Franklin's going to be the one to pick it up. Sends it off the boards and down the ice. Icing will be waved off as they thought LaSalle had a good play on it. 7:32 to go here in the third period. Rockets trailing by a score of 7-4. That one goes off the glove of Mayers, who's just going to dump it right back into the LaSalle zone. Out to play it. Molu, and it's going to hit off a stanch and take a funny bounce, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 for the Vipers. Crevier shot, that one goes wide. The big wrister off the boards behind the net. Crevier is going to go back to pick it up again. Tries to center that one, and it's going to go right under the stick of Brendan Mayers. Mayers flips it up into the center ice area. Able to get a stick on it there was Walker, but now goes back into the Vipers zone. Dumping that one way up into the air. Gloved down by Burns, and Burns carries it in across the neutral zone. Onto the far side, dumps it in. A big hit on him. Mayers goes into the corner, looking to try to get the puck back. And a long lead pass there. This one right on the stick of Crevier. Crevier over there, right in the slot, backhand. Good save by Michelli. Carrying it up the zone now. Rockets looking to try and score here in the next few minutes, get themselves back in this game. Centering pass, that one shot, scores. Crevier again on a pass out front. And unwinding a little bit here, it is 8-4.
Crevier buries his second of the game, 4 points now on a nice feed by Ferguson. Again, the Rockets got caught running around a little bit, and Michelli was not good positionally, I didn't think, on that play, and yet another wide open cage for the Vipers to put the puck into.
So the face-off now with 6:23 to go in the period. A 4-goal lead now for Lasalle as they have really taken control of things here in the third period. Wood picks it up near the center ice area, makes his way into the offensive zone before he gets taken down into the corner. Pass tries to center it out front here. Continuing to battle and now taken down into the corner there, a big hit. A few more players coming involved there as Hoskins is getting his foot held onto there in the corner. Now LaSalle works their way out. Pass over to Pavia. Good poke check there by Poirier. Gets the stick off of Pavia's stick and across the line now. Working his way through and almost a good opportunity, but it's going to be turned over for Riley Wood. Wood working his way in, but he gets the puck taken away from him. Off the boards there towards the LaSalle bench. Pavia looks to pick it up again. Pavia in on goal. Tries to make a move towards the net. Taken away by Poirier and then hits Poirier back behind the net. Centering pass. Good chance that one will go wide on the shot. Wood picks it up now and just dumps it up into the neutral zone area. 5:23 to go here in the third period. Krasminski gives it up. Vipers dump it in to the Strathroy zone. Jenny's back there to pick it up. He gets a body taken on him and a big hit on Spezial. Look good. Back to the defense. Now just throwing it up there, and Hamlin plays the puck into the corner. Over to Hamlin. Now back here. Ainser just dumps it in there. Freifogel picks it up behind his own net. Under 5 to go here in the third period. Rockets looking for anything to try and get them back into this game. That one's poke checked away. Jenny's just going to dump that one in. Down into the offensive corner here. Big hit late as Hamlin tries to find an outlet pass. He does, and it goes up there. Now carrying it up and across the blue line. Hamlin, good drop pass there. Shot that one over top of the goal. Right over Michelli's glove. And Abuzini's just going to get it at the red line, dump it back in. Now back behind the net. Going to just stop up there and wait for Cody Clerk to come get the puck. Clerk's going to send it up right off the stick of Barreau. He just tips it forward into the offensive zone. This one's flipped up into the air. Picked up. Mucci sends that one. LaSalle tries to get back on side. They do. Ryan shot towards the net. That one hits off a skate and will clear the blue line. Yeah. And they will go offside here as Vincent picks it up in the offensive zone with 3:58 to go.
Coming into the third period, down a goal, and thought the Rockets would come out with a ton of hustle and try and stay in the game, but in actuality, it's been the Vipers who have been the aggressors in this period, as evidenced by the 4-goal lead.
Post working his way towards the net. Met in the corner there as Ryan gets in. Now Barreau gets the puck here for Strathroy. Gives it over to Morin. Morin getting up in the rush here a little bit. Works his way into the offensive zone. Tries to backhand it towards the net. He does get it on net, but it's going to be covered up there. Molu makes the stop with 3:40 to go.
Franklin trying to stir the pot a little bit there.
Face-off will be inside the LaSalle zone with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go here. And the Vipers holding on to a 4-goal lead, 8-4. Now Sanders back to the point. Mucci's shot on. That one's gloved down.
He got that away so quickly they didn't have a chance for a screen to develop at all. Molu didn't have any trouble seeing that one.
Face-off stays inside. Sanders will go in to take the draw here for the Rockets. That one's going to be one, and LaSalle takes control. Flipping it up into the offensive zone. Mucci able to get a stick on it, but it stays in, and that one's shot and covered up by Michelli. But back and forth whistles. Face-off will now go inside the Strathroy zone. Sanders to take the draw. 3.5 to go here in the final frame. Circling up along the wall. Fost makes his way towards the net. Almost had a good move, but stopped up there. Sanders now trying to get the puck off the stick of Ryan. Falling down there, and now working their way up. Now onto the stick of Franklin. Franklin goes wide. Tries to throw it towards the net. Stopped there, and unable to hold it in at the blue line was Jenny. So the Rockets will have to clear and go back in on the forecheck. Back behind the net. Trying to work his way out there, almost running into Sanders, who would have turned the puck over. Down in front of us, Crevier with a pass across the ice, onto the stick there. Tries to go wide and center it there. But picking it up, Walker. Now back into the corner, and
got an injured player. Barreau is down back in the Lasalle zone.
Barreau down in Lasalle territory.
And he is in some distress. He can't get up off the ice.
We'll wait and see with Barreau, but as of right now, training staff out there to tend to him. This is not what you want to see, as Carson Perry had to leave last night's game in St. Mary's, and he was on the ice the same way Barreau is now. Perry, of course, not in the lineup tonight, so Freifogel and Clerk will go over to try and get him up.
He's going to need some help getting off the ice. He's up on all fours right now, but you can tell he's in some discomfort.
He'll almost certainly be heading straight to the dressing room, especially with 2:40 to go in this game and the Rockets trailing by 4.
I didn't see what happened to him, but referee Justin Webb, who was behind the play, stayed with him. And for those who don't know, the play does continue until the Rockets touch the puck, so he had to wait for that to happen before he could blow the play dead. But the only time they generally don't wait for the puck to be touched is if they see a player bleeding.
So Barreau does go to the bench, not the dressing room. Although that just could be because the bench is closer than the dressing room at this point. Face off one, it gets past the Vipers defense and into their zone with 2.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Rockets trying to press here on the final minutes of this game and get a few more scoring chances. Clerk laying a big hit there, and this game continues to be physical here in the final minutes of this one. 8-4 the Vipers lead as they now try to work their way out of the defensive zone. They do. Picking the puck up and across the zone, Crevier. Crevier finds a partner there. Now right back to Crevier. Crevier shot. That one goes wide. Rebound. Good pad save by Michelli, and the net comes off. With 2:06 left in the third period.
Well, Barreau sitting on the bench, as you said. He is sitting with trainer Mike Brooks. And I will say, if Mike thought that Barreau needed more imminent assistance, he would have taken him to the dressing room.
Clerk in to take the draw. He's going to tie it up there in the Rocket zone, trying to get the puck out here. They won't be able to clear the blue line this time, but now they are, and Clerk will pick it up. Clerk with speed through the neutral zone and across the blue line. Mears throws that one towards the net, stopped by Molu. Now down into the far corner. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third period of this one. Tries to center it there to Brendan Mears, unable to find it. This one over from Clerk, back to the point. Freifogel goes over to Poirier. Poirier throws that one towards the net. Hits off a couple sticks and goes into the corner. 1.5 minutes left in the third. Lasalle into the Rocket zone, throws that one towards the net. Trying to get a stick on it there, but it goes back into the corner. Now back behind the net. Throws it out front, and Michelli is just going to cover up with 1 minute and 24 seconds to go.
Bowler and Poirier. Oh, now we've got coming together here. Kraminski and Mears. And now we also have many players on the ice from both teams as there was line changes happening. The officials doing their best to kind of keep this squared away for the final 84 seconds.
Just what you would expect to happen in a 4-goal deficit with 1 minute 24 to go. The Rockets getting a little bit frustrated, of course. Face-off one. Jenny takes control of the puck, tries to get it out, sends it off the glass and over top and down the ice. And that one will go for an icing, as Dean Albano was back there, but it was well out of his reach. 1 minute 15 to go in this one.
as you said, a little frustration setting in for the Rockets. Minute 15 to go. The kids are out there again. Dentino Wood, this time with Speziali, just trying to bring this home.
Taken by Wood now. Puck turned over there. He'll get the puck back and send it down. Albano sends it up to his partner. Lasalle will get it deep into the Rocket zone. Jenny, the first one there to meet him. Sends a backhand off the boards. That one will get out as they work it through. The final minute of the third period. Foss goes back there, and the Vipers try to work their way out. Dumped into the neutral zone area. Onto the stick there. Jenny holding on to it. Getting hooked a little bit, but he's able to get the puck out on his backhand there. Picked up by Dentino. Dentino across the line and offside as Hoskins was hauled down and it was in across before the puck.
Not much he could do there. Attached himself to the Lasalle back checker. Taken down, sliding across.
43 seconds left in this one. Lasalle leading 8-4. They'll be back in action on Wednesday night when they host the Sarnia Legionnaires in Lasalle. For the Strathroy Rockets, it's a few nights off before they head to Leamington to face the always challenging Flyers on Thursday night. Chance now for Lasalle, but it will go back into the neutral zone. 25 seconds left in this one. Circling back in their own zone. That pass is going to go off the skates there as the Rockets trying to press here in the final seconds of this one. Taking control of by Ryan into the neutral zone. 15 seconds to go. He carries it across the blue line. Tries to go towards the net, but that one's going to go into the far corner. Michael Edelston's just going to send that one up into the neutral zone, and that'll do it here as the clock is going to run down on this game. So the LaSalle Vipers will come into Strathroy and come away with an 8-4 victory, largely in part to a very strong third period.
Very strong third period. It was 5-4 game coming into the third in favor of the Vipers. And they were just the better team in the third period. It was very back and forth for the first 40 minutes. Not so much in the third. I don't know if it was having played the night before, if they ran out of gas a little bit, or if LaSalle just decided that it was time to take the game over. And the leading scorer, Stéphane Crevier, a big reason why, with 4 points tonight, 2 goals, 2 assists, and some otherwise stellar play, a big reason why LaSalle won this game.
Back and forth action in the second period saw the Rockets tie the game multiple times. LaSalle take the lead back. And coming into the third period, the Rockets had a chance to be right in this game. They were right in this game, but as you mentioned, LaSalle was clearly the better team in the third period. They come away with an 8-4 victory and will be back in action on Wednesday when they host the Legionnaires. A few days off for the Strathroy Rockets before they head down to Leamington and they will face off against the Flyers.
Yeah, road trip down to Leamington on Thursday before the Legionnaires visit here next Saturday to play the Rockets at the West Middlesex Memorial Center.
So a couple of games coming up here for the Rockets. They lose this one, dropping a final decision of 8-4 to the LaSalle Vipers. We thank you for listening with us, and we look forward to seeing you around.